What's up, YouTube? You know how this works. Video games. We generally play them here. Okay, I don't know how to pay for that. Doesn't really matter. I don't remember what I was planning to do. I have several main quests, it looks like. And one of them is here. I can't do that. So I need to learn Depulso. Beasts class, okay. I can do that right here, or at least start it. That one dude's got my broom upgrade. Sendo, Depulso, and that's the potions. You have to have money in order to progress, which means it's going to be the last thing that I do. Okay. What I need to do first is go to nope. Need to go there. Get my broom upgrade.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Thousand, of course. Yeah,
You'll
I'm
be
gonna take
thrilled
it.
with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
I will.
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broom Flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Just south of here, 2.5 kilometers. That's probably the biggest distance we've seen so far. Assuming that's the right thing. Yeah, sweeping the competition. I'd have to... Okay, what do I have closer first? Okay, I can do both of those. Hmm. Cast Descend. Do we even have Descendo yet? I must have, right? Um. Okay. Go straight there.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
That's
yes,
a puff
Professor.
scheme. Okay.
Here, you can practice on Gerald.
Well.
Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Why is this on spells and not in items?
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
No, but that is.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Okay, who do we get to meet? Is it a
I
hippogriff?
wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact,
Maybe
you're the first.
One of those,
Really? Well, thank you.
I can't remember what those
Thank-
horses are called.
As I said, we
Once
think
it's
alike.
invisible to most other
As a
people.
surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
You said in the forest. This isn't in the forest, but okay, something big flying. Okay, it's the hippogriff. Yeah.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Alright, so we've got some more stuff to do.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Okay, I got lucky with this one. Just walked right by it. I was late on that, like I usually am, but it worked anyway.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
A time lapse reel. Okay.
humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Yeah,
I'd be
sure.
glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct?
Nope.
You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Okay, so the disillusionment is the invisibility. That's not quite as good as invisibility. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, does this one have the invisibility? It does, okay. So, put it on here. The Lumos. Okay, what am I missing? Where's it at here? Is it not here? Oh no, it's just there.
Hello, Homora.
Oh, I'm doing something. That's not how Alohomora works. Move them until they're both activated. Well, I don't know what activated looks like, so, okay, why is these A and D, but the other ones aren't S and W? Why are they Q and E?
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a
Except for that
restricted
ghost
area
right
of the
there.
castle, after all.
I'm getting permission from a member of the faculty. Does it matter? Whatever.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cavemen.
Revelio.
There's no key there.
Leviosa. Revelio.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Alohomora.
Revelio.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hippot wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. That class is right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
Revelio.
Oof. Okay.
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Going away from them doesn't count. Doesn't work.
Revelio.
that's going down there. So it's probably going to this. Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
So after we get one, go back to him to get the better spell, and come back up here again for the second one. Kind of annoying.
Revelio.
Except that one's already gone.
That what trickery are you
Yeah,
up to?
can't just sneak past them. Doesn't really make sense that they're just standing around.
I have a few questions about the demiguise statues.
No, I don't.
Ooh, just hearing the name sends chills down my spine. Oh, very well, if you must.
How do I remove the demiguise statues?
Pick
Why
up the
can't you
moon.
get the demiguise moon?
As I mentioned, I have an intensive...
Yeah,
Whoever
I'm
planted
aware.
the statue...
Do you know who is behind the demiguise statues?
No, but I suspect the motive is jealousy. People have always been jealous of my skills, popularity, and
Sure.
dashing good
Sure.
looks. No one is above suspicion.
I have nothing more to
Okay,
ask.
so
Yeah,
like,
come and see me once you've found the 2 moons.
okay. At that time, he was suspicious of where it landed, but previous attempts at other things would cause them to go directly where I was,
Revelio.
and not where I shot the thing at. Yeah, okay, so the spell just works differently now. Or I guess not the spell, the effect. There's no fire on it, but I guess it's activated. Okay.
Terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled. I had plans to grab a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season. Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning... What was that? What was what? I thought I heard something.
Standing here in the infirmary
Anyway,
for no reason at all. Just to screw with him. Okay. He had moved back. Forgot about him. But he didn't notice me that time. And yeah, he's going where it landed. They always went directly to me previously.
Revelio.
That was quite noisy. Level 3. You're just staring at a wall.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this
Sure.
mystery.
You,
Sure.
my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Okay.
Revelio.
What is there left? Okay, I don't have to pull some. Because that's what's needed for several things. Let's do this one.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
This one requires that I have to buy the seeds. Don't know if I can do that.
This place has seen better days. Revelio.
There's a whole lot of nothing going on. What do we think's over there? Okay. Did I do what I was supposed to do for that one? Yes, I did. Cool. And then we've got this thing. Okay. Ashwinder eggs. And Ashwinders are the name of the spider, I think. Hogsmeade Station. Why am I at Hogsmeade? Okay. Send, descend. Pop blooms. And I see any other balloons. Up and down doesn't steer you up and down, and it doesn't let you look up and down. Okay, these appear to not count towards anything. Challenge unlocked. Pop balloons. Cool. Balloons just respawned when I got far enough away. B. I always forget that. Okay. Look around now. And there are, in fact, no more balloons. So I literally have to fly away and come back so they respawn. You can't enter. I'm not trying to enter, I just want to get away from the thing.
Brilliant.
You can't enter, but you can't land
How
either.
did you get on with those tasks?
Yeah, they're done.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful.
I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
No.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Okay.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Okay, this button. This is a control spell.
Glacius, there you go. Catching on quick.
Okay. Perfect. Alright. We're gonna end this the same way we end a bunch of these videos. In Hogsmeade, buying stuff. We need... It's not a faster teleport from there? Okay. Okay, we're gonna start there. As always.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
Nothing has changed, but I do have things to sell. Nothing new to buy.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
If something threatens me,
Confringo, Accio.
Songbird. Another one right there, okay.
Beetle the Bard is a bit too...
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
Interesting that you mentioned them. I need Mandrake Seed. Okay. I could just buy Mandrake. Would use up all my money.
This is, well, I'd say you can't even afford a Detony seed. One tiny seed. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Yeah, well, we have to make more money. Then we can come back and buy that. We have to make more money, buy other potions, do other things. So we can't progress with the main story because we don't have money. And you can only get anywhere with money. You gotta have money to get anything done. Can't sell any of the resources that I found. The only thing you can sell in this game is clothing. Door that just doesn't open. Just a crumpled piece of paper. Alright, well. That's gonna be it for this one. If you made it here to the end of this episode, thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Nothing around. Alright.